Pulse Album of the Week. I'm Spike, and you're joined with
Adam.
And Ian.
Well, we got Demon Days here for you, little gorillas. That was Feel Good Inc. Little snippet there. One of my favorite songs off this album.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I mean, every song
excited
off
to
this
listen to
album could be. If you told me like every song, if someone told me that every song, am I having a stroke? Let me try to collect what I'm trying to
Probably.
say.
I know you're excited, man.
Yeah. I'm saying that every song. What I'm trying to say is every song on the album could be someone's favorite besides maybe intro, and I wouldn't I wouldn't bat an eye. Like,
I mean,
yeah, it's a good pick.
The intro's kind of like
A little wacky.
it was not expecting. Like I heard it and I was like, oh, this album's gonna be more like darker and more like scary. But no, it's like the intro is so much different to their actual opening track. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why they picked that, you know?
I know.
They chose this to like, okay, here's this new album. Let me open you up to this new world. And then they give you this apocalyptic war zone is what I felt like it was not post-apocalyptic. Like they're in the apocalypse
Like it's
right
happening
now.
right now.
Yeah.
And then it felt like a war zone. Like there was complete chaos and disagreements against, among all those in the apocalypse.
Yeah. Like of course their intro, the intro of course, but the song right after that, Last Living Souls, I believe it is.
Living souls.
It kind of carried on the same theme a little bit.
It did,
Yeah.
but it was like the beat and the melody were just so much like not what I was expecting, of course, because of that intro was just so like off-putting.
I
a
know.
little bit.
It was off-putting is a good way to put it, but I wouldn't say it like completely
No.
turned me off, but it off-put my expectations for the
Oh,
rest of the
absolutely.
album.
It like just like kind of shocked me.
I
for
know.
a little bit.
It put me into shock, and I was like, I don't know if I can handle this.
Yeah.
And then they came up with Kids with Guns.
That was actually a really good song.
That one's
Yeah.
a good one. I like Kids with Guns. I like the message that they're trying to give kids guns. I don't know.
No.
All right, maybe don't give kids.
Maybe
guns.
don't do that. That's not smart.
And then Oh Green World. That's another good one.
That's a really fun one.
They move forward with Oh Green World, and then this.
Dirty.
This is where I think things really start to get
Yeah.
good. Dirty Harry. Yep.
Yeah.
I
They-
really-
these guys love Clint Eastwood. I mean, who doesn't? You know.
They
Good, the bad,
reference
and the
him.
ugly. Dirty Harry. Speaking of Dirty Harry, that's another song on here. But what I was trying to say, random tidbit. You know, obviously you got the on the self-titled you have Clint Eastwood, like the track,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
right.
here you have Dirty Harry, which was a movie Clint Eastwood was in,
Yeah.
and then on not on the album, but for Plastic Beach, in the music video for Stylo, there's a reference to a movie Clint Eastwood directed with the mask. So these guys love Clint Eastwood.
I mean, like I know this is not on the album, but speaking of Clint Eastwood, like this is like the only thing like bit of Gorillaz like cool things that I know is like Clint Eastwood. It was on an Omnichord. It was like a little like it was a preset.
Yeah,
on
no,
an Omnichord.
it was just one of those machines, and it was like they didn't make that. They
No.
literally just pressed a button,
And
it
they
was the
sped it
pre-programmed
up.
machine. Yep.
They sped it up, and like
And who
that's-
do we credit for this song? Like they,
who's the who made the Omnichord?
we're talking Demon Days, but man, that's an honorable mention. That Clint Eastwood. That's off their 2001 debut album, Gorillaz. I think that was the star song that got them exposed to the world. That showed the world like we mean business.
So actually, the Omnichord was created by it was Suzuki, like that somewhat of a car company, Suzuki Musical Instrument Corporation.
They make pianos too, don't they?
I think they do. Like Suzuki's like everywhere. They're like Bridgestone. Bridgestone like does tires. They have golf balls. They have a lot of stuff.
Like I was surprised. I've been seeing
Kirkland.
brands like do a bunch of stuff. Like I thought Yamaha just did musical instruments, but then I
No.
go to the beach and they're like doing jet skis and
They-
boats, and
They
it's
do
like
jet ski. They
They
do
do motorcycles too.
motorcycles. Yeah.
it's weird. And I've got a Yamaha guitar, and it's like they've got a good brand. You know, Yamaha's
Yamaha's
a good
good.
brand.
Going to the Yamaha store, like, hey guys, I was wondering, you have any motorcycles? Oh yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
just
was also wondering, I also needed some guitar. You know, I was like, dude,
We got you.
you're not gonna believe it.
you're not gonna believe.
I got a question. What about food? Dude.
Dude.
No way. Yamaha just sells everything.
Well, I mean, we're going down the set list here. We stop with Dirty Harry, and then
Then.
oof, then we get to the star of the album. This is the one that I'd say put me on and changed my life. I'd even say.
Oh, absolutely.
It was like, so how did you guys first hear this song? I'll start. It was my sister Sarah is a big Gorillaz fan. She was prime age for it, born in 2000, so she was like just prime age for it. and she got into it back in the 2010s, early 2010s, and she put me onto it. I remember her sitting me down one day and showing me this, and I was like, "This is something else. This is something else. You've put me onto a whole new world." What about you guys? Where did you guys hear it first?
I mean, I don't really remember.
It just became
Yeah.
part of your life.
It's just like it's like one of those songs that like
He's
you're
always
gonna
been there.
love. It's just been there. I mean, I remember the last time I remember like actually like listening to the song. I was trying to play it on the drums. It's very hard, but
It's because it's a drum machine, man.
oh yeah, drum machines,
They can
I
beat
love-
you in a little.
they sound amazing, but they're tricky to play with. But yeah, no, I really don't remember when I
Just
first
became
heard,
part of your
yeah.
core memories.
It was
just
just-
like
it was just-
spawned in.
yeah, it just like became a song that's just like I know.
What about you,
I
Ian?
mean, it's just one of those songs that's like everywhere. You know, if
Yeah.
you go outside, if you've been outside in the past 20 years and you haven't heard it, you're either like deaf. You know,
I
Yeah.
mean,
who
it's
hasn't
just,
heard "Feel Good Inc"?
it's on the radio all the time.
Oh,
it's
gosh, yeah.
blaring in teenage girls' speaker. A teenage boy, just everybody. I shouldn't say it's like a
Yeah.
teenage girl thing, but
Dude, my
'cause, oh my
70-year-old grandpa likes "Feel Good Inc."
Yeah. So
God, good
actually,
people like Feel Good.
everybody likes
Everybody.
Feel Good Inc. Like especially like speaking of that song, I don't know what to say his last name. It's like David Jolie Cure or something like that. Very wonky last name. But he was on this track and he helped like write it and stuff like that. But back in like 2023, he I don't know how, but unfortunately he passed away it was February 12th of 23 at the age of 54.
Dang.
Wow,
So I'm gonna
that was a day after my grandmother died.
Oh, that's
actually.
unfortunate.
That's messed up.
What a coincidence.
Your grandma was David.
Maybe that's what.
You ever seen
a
them in the
secret
same room?
identity.
Secret identity.
You ever seen them in the same room?
No,
Spike?
but I've seen them separately. So
Oh my goodness.
This is like a Superman situation. My
Yeah.
grandma would put on her glasses, and then all of a sudden, she's producing for the Gorillas.
Hey,
Clark
where'd you go?
Kent. But yeah, on to this next song, El Banana or whatever.
Oh, yeah, El Banana. That's about as good of a pronunciation as I could
El
do.
Mañana?
El Mañana.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm Hispanic. So
Some-
El Mañana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say let's get the Hispanic on this.
Let's get the guy
pronunciation.
who knows what it is. This song, it was good, but it wasn't my favorite. Like this
No.
this was probably one of the weaker songs on this album.
It definitely was, and
but,
honestly,
I mean, this song
Really
is,
weakest song or weaker song on the album?
I think
Come on,
so.
dude.
I think so. It wasn't as hard hitting as like all these other songs that we're gonna talk about.
well, let me tell you why I think it's a little weaker. It's because the placement is in between Feel Good Inc. and Every Planet We Reach
Yeah,
is Dead. It's
That's
like
probably it.
I heard Feel Good Inc. I'm pumped up, and now I just want to get to Every Planet We Reach is Dead because,
Yeah.
and I just don't have the patience.
Like it's literally it's in between. So it's in between Dirty Harry, Feel Good Inc., Every Planet We Reach is Dead, and November Has Come, in which we'll talk about both of those later.
I know it's just like give me Every Planet Will Come so I can get to November Has Come with
Yeah.
MF Doom. It's like, I don't know. I just feel I'm a little distracted, and so I'm not able to appreciate it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I know
Full
what
value.
songs like as for of course like when I first listened to the entirety of the album front to back, like I wasn't ready for it because I didn't know. But then when I kept listening to it, like, it was kind of just like a snooze. Like I don't like saying snooze fest because I feel like it's rude because it's still a great song.
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
no, you can't say it's not a good song.
Yeah, because it's still a good song, but it's hard to
you know,
have all songs good.
it's
like, you know what I'm
gold
saying?
surrounded by diamonds.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
absolutely.
Great way to describe
Great
it.
way. Yeah, that's actually perfect.
And it's like I'm just too distracted by the diamonds. And then November Has Come. That's
Oh, I
where
got
you
some
bring
Doom
back-
on
That's
here.
it. That's
MF
the song I
Doom's
like.
Best
coming
song
up.
on the album. I don't even care.
In
Yeah,
my
that's-
opinion, that's the best song on the album.
I mean, we've been battling on which song is the best, and I think that's up definitely top 4. Definitely worth putting on, making you
Absolutely.
people listen to.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
But man, MF Doom comes on and he
Oh,
just
my.
shines. This is where we
He
first get
kills
to see
it,
him.
dude.
He just
He always
kills it,
does.
brother.
Like I mean, like I've heard very little MF do either features or his songs that I've actually like. Man, that was kind of bad. Like very little. This is probably one of my favorites. Like not just features, but like of songs that he's on. Like that, of course, that includes everything on Food, because that one of the greatest albums in my opinion of all time.
Yeah.
But like this is. I can't not stop talking about it because it's so good.
I know. I feel like MF Doom really took the lead and made it almost his own song with
Oh,
with
absolutely.
his rap verse on that.
Dude,
Yeah.
this song is like less than 3 minutes long. This should have been at least like 4 or 5.
I know.
I wish
they're
it
screwing
was.
us with that.
2 minutes and 41 seconds of just pure heaven.
I want to talk about De La Soul's rap feature on Feel Good Inc.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That he does that laugh too, that iconic laugh in the beginning.
It's like, dude, I'm asking you to sing "Feel Good Inc." by Gorillaz, and you're laughing at me.
But oh my god! And then he comes on with that rap verse. So Noodle comes out there and she's playing that windmill for the night, and it's just it adds this really calm vibe, and it's like okay, there's hope in this world. There's
And
hope.
then we're just sunk into madness.
I mean, just great feature there.
Sorry, I'm got it stuck in my
Dude,
head.
I
know.
love it when Tootie or Damon Albarn. You know what? I'm not even gonna refer to the musicians by their real names. I'm just gonna start calling them by their their stage names.
No, you have to.
Yeah, I love when Tootie he just has to sing higher. You can like feel him straining his voice. You can feel Damon like straining his voice,
Yeah.
especially on Dare. I don't know if you guys know, but he sings on Dare.
And that's supposed to be Noodle.
Yeah, no,
Like-
he's Noodle sings on there, but Damon's in the background giving back vocals, like supporting vocals, and you can hear him straining himself.
Oh,
You know
God,
what you
yeah.
should do? You should search up Gorillaz Dare without Noodle's vocals, and you'll hear how bad it is.
Oh God.
Like, I love you, Damon, but you cannot sing at that register.
Well, anyways, let's move on. All Alone. Now that's the next track
Uh-huh.
on this album. I'm sorry to say, but we're getting to some less notable
Yeah.
songs off this album. All Alone, White Light. Now that's good. I like
Whitelight's
White Light.
Great.
good. Whitelight's good.
But then,
But then
I'm just excited, so I need to move on to track 12. Dare.
Dare.
It's coming up. It's that.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
It's that.
I love that song.
You know what's funny? It was supposed to be called "It's There," but Sean Ryder has this like really thick accent, and it's like "It's that."
I know it's
just
become
changed it.
something completely
Yeah.
different. What is that accent? I forget. Is it like Irish or something?
I don't even know.
Scottish.
Scottish.
Just-
Scottish.
Just incredibly distorted. Like I can't hardly understand what this guy's
Yeah.
saying. But yeah, Sean Ryder, he's the big old head. And then let's see, where are we going from here?
We're going straight to fire coming out of the monkey's head.
Yeah.
Ooh, honorable mention.
I love.
You know what
that
Dennis
was-
Hopper's on this?
Yeah, Dennis Hopper.
That's
pops
very
in.
funny.
And I want to talk about some of Dennis Hopper's roles because I know Spike's gonna love this because he's a David Lynch fan. Let me see. Where did I write down his roles? He has roles in Rebel Without a Cause, Apocalypse Now, Blue Velvet, the
Giant.
Super Mario Brothers movie from the '90s,
Really?
and True
Fire!
and
The
True
classic.
Romance.
Wait, what was he in that? What was he? What did he do?
He was Bowser.
No
Oh!
way, bro.
That's so. Oh, actually, I'm looking at it right now. He had Gunfight at the OK Corral, which actually is here. They made it here into I think it was Tombstone or something like that, Tombstone or something like that, because that's where the
Mm.
OK Corral is.
Yeah, right.
That was here in Arizona, and I've been and I love it.
Crazy to me. This guy was the Frank Booth in Blue Velvet, the David Lynch movie.
Wow.
I know. I brought that up because me and Spike are pretty big David Lynch fans.
Yeah, we can really have a conversation about David Lynch, man. Oh my God, what an incredible
I kn-
artist! You know?
I know, dude. Unfortunately, he did die in 2010. Dennis Hopper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
really.
but apparently,
he's 74.
apparently he's gonna be on the new album, The Mountain. Is that what it's called? He's gonna be on The Mountain apparently with some archival voice recordings, which I'm kind of curious how it's gonna turn out. I guess we'll see next year.
I mean, yeah, I'm
That's a nice
totally
tribute.
excited.
Yeah.
Honestly, just to come back onto Fire Coming Out of Monkey's Head, I this is would have been in our list of songs that you guys listen to.
Yeah, right. We were kind of between November Has Come and Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's
Sorry,
Head.
guys. November has come.
I
has
would
won.
say it's November is coming, but Fire Coming Out of Monkey's Head, it's just a story.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
all
great
It's basically,
is.
dude. I love how this album has so many like weird elements. Like
Yeah,
this is basically just spoken word,
it is.
and
it's
then it
just-
has rap, and
it's a
then it's
good
got other
it's-
punk.
yeah.
You know.
it's a
rap.
good spoken word song.
Yeah,
I
right.
said rap twice. That's how important it
Rap.
was.
And then more rap. And
Don't
some
forget about
MF
the rap.
Doom. Oh yeah, rap. Don't forget that rap.
Have you guys brought up rap yet? I don't know
Oh
if you
no,
guys did.
But
okay.
this
What are
one-
we doing?
This one's only 3 minutes. I was a little disappointed. I could have listened to it a little more.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I feel like that's kind of the point because
Yeah.
the entire song was about, you know, the.
the people.
I mean, this is a very political album, and you know what was going on in 2005. You know, war in Iraq,
yeah.
and the
That's true.
and the mining stuff going on for oil, and the song's basically saying, you know what's gonna be left? What's gonna be left after we've taken everything? And then I think the point of the song ending like very early was the fact that we are doomed if we don't stop. We're gonna end up dead early. That's what I think it's trying to say.
That's fair.
And
That's fair.
a side note, I love it when albums tell stories, but like using the music instead of the lyrics. Like one of my favorite examples is the last track, which is also the title track, "Demon Days." Did we talk about the concept of the album yet?
I don't think so.
No.
The concept of the album was that it was basically it's a kind of concept album where each song after the intro is kind of like the reason it's like it's a demon that society or Damon Albarn was dealing with post 9/11.
Yeah.
Stuff like the war in Iraq, school shootings.
Yeah.
Like over consumerism.
Don't
It's
forget
just
about
struggles that happened back then.
and don't
Yeah,
forget
they're
about
still
like
going on.
the 9 to 5 work grind. You know,
Yeah.
the factory working, the
Yeah.
going to work, doing what you're told, and then going home and doing nothing. You know.
Yeah, and some of the struggles were personal to Albarn as well, including alcoholism, relationships, stuff like that. And so obviously the intro is like it's turning night, and then Demon Days is like when the night ends, because each song is supposed to represent like an endless night, which we will talk about later because there's the movie, and I want Spike to talk about that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I've got some stuff to say about that.
But sorry, you go.
Well, so we've covered that Demon Days a little bit, like the whole like that last song, but we skipped Don't Get Lost in Heaven.
Oh, we did skip that
Yeah,
one. I did.
and on the CD they transition into each other, but which they don't do that on the Spotify version, which I was kind of disappointed. But in Demon Days, you know how there's a fog or a static at the beginning?
Yeah.
Once the static clears up, and then that's like when the choir comes in representing like daylight, like
Yeah.
coming back. Remember when I was talking about Damon, like you can hear him straining his voice earlier?
Yeah.
He kind of strains his voice a little bit on the beginning of Demon Days. But at the end, he's just not there because the night's over, And I love it when their albums are able to represent stories without
Yeah.
actually saying anything.
Well, I don't want to get too carried away here because it's coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and put you people onto this next one so you guys can move out a little bit. This is Dare.
It's there.
we're back. That was Dare on 88.7 The Pulse.
That's such a good song.
That's a great one.
Can we talk about the Dare incident for a bit? You guys know what I'm referencing?
I don't think so.
Hold on,
Bring it up.
Enlighten us.
There's this video of Sean Ryder getting. He's performing Dare, and he's like so drunk that he can't pronounce anything. He's like off time. It's I'm not even
Fire.
joking. That's what he sound like. Search up Sean Ryder Dare Lie. I'm searching.
That's
that up.
fire.
I'm not surprised at all. Like I can hardly understand what this guy is singing in the studio version. So
Could
it's
you
like,
imagine seeing this live, dude? He just falls off. Hold on.
Oh my god.
They have to get like singers to stop, like to get him to stop, and they start singing his part because he's so goddamn drunk.
I mean, like, what kind of a freaking, you get on stage, you've got a gig, and then you just get completely inebriated, and you
Yeah.
get on stage. It's
It's the-
there.
Dude, this is literally just Murdoch. He's literally just Murdoch on stage.
Are they still touring, by the way?
Yeah,
I believe they
they're
are.
still touring. They got an album coming up. So
I
assume
did.
yeah,
they'll
they
I
do
do.
that.
assume that. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's like
I thought they do come out.
no, they do come out. Damon
Yeah.
comes out, or I'm sorry, guys. If you're not aware, 2D is not real. He's a cartoon. I'm sorry.
No.
You've ruined my entire
My day.
perspective.
My
Yeah,
day's
I saw
ruined.
Gorillaz live, and 2D didn't come out. I just saw some tribute band that sounded exactly like them.
Man, yeah,
I'd go see them. That's one of like a bucket list guy. Like has to be now.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. But, I feel like I'm a little disappointed. They were going to put holograms up there. It's like I don't get to see the actual band. But that's kind of what I want to see is
I would love to see the
2D
hologram. Would be cool.
Murdoch. But I think you're paying $70 for a ticket to see a hologram. But you know what?
I mean, people do that in Japan with Hatsune Miku. So.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
gonna, I was
that's true.
literally gonna mention
Yeah,
that, dude.
I mean, I'm not saying that I wouldn't do that, but
Hold on, there's this specific video at the Feel Good Inc. Live at the MTV at EMAs, and they're holograms here, and I'm showing Adam the video. He just scooted over right now, and you can see them Murdoch sticking his tongue out right now. And what's really funny is when I think I don't know who comes out. Hold up, was it a real person? Yeah, there's a real person who comes out. And like Murdoch, it's a girl, and like Murdoch starts checking her out mid performance and
fire.
he starts sticking her tongue out mid
Bro,
performance.
that long tongue makes me so uncomfortable.
It was Madonna. It was Madonna.
I
Like,
mean,
He's
but
literally checking out
good for-
Madonna
you
mid
know what?
performance.
I think he's actually right.
He's literally checking out Madonna mid performance. It's hilarious.
I love Murdoch. He's the ladies' man. I mean, just think about how many women he's been with.
I don't think any of them have like a positive experience of him.
No.
None
they,
of them.
They all walk away like
Ew.
disgusted with him.
I mean, he's green, dude. He's like Shrek.
he's not. He's also a hologram.
He's also like a little bit overweight and like really long, and he's just like not an ideal body shape at all.
We're speaking about them like they're real. Should we just continue that?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Come on.
They
I mean,
kind of they are.
they're the ones
just
on
not,
stage.
Yeah, they are the ones on stage.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, what do we want to talk about next?
Well, yeah, we kind of got stuck on this dirty Murdoch thing.
Come on, Murdoch. Should we run it back to like how they started and stuff like that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, how did the Gorillas start? Because I know it was
You can figure that out.
Damon Albarn and then
Jimmy Hewlett.
Jimmy Hewlett.
Yeah.
Now, so Damon Albarn is like all of the music. Like he takes on that entire role. Sure, he doesn't play everything on it, but he's
Yeah.
taking it on.
Damon
he is
Albarn
the
is
music.
he's like immensely talented.
He's
yeah.
immensely. I mean, I can't believe what he's accomplished pretty much alone. And then Jamie Hubert, he's the complete
Hewlett.
Hewlett. Excuse me, I don't know.
Call him Hubert.
Hubert. Where am I
Hubert.
coming out with this Hubert nonsense? But like he does a great job with that artwork, and
Yeah.
he's pushing some boundaries with some of that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, and talk about Albarn. Like, he was what? Wasn't he in Blur?
Yeah,
I believe he did a lot of work for Blur.
Yeah, he do a lot. Yeah.
This is kind of somewhat related, but if you guys have not listened to 13 by Blur, it is like a masterpiece in my opinion.
I would. Yeah. I need to listen to more Blur, but I do like. Blur.
13 is a great album, and I think Damon Albarn is like insanely talented to be able to do all this.
He was actually working on a Blur album while he was making this Demon Days album. He was working on
Think Tank.
Was it Think Tank?
Yeah, it's called Think Tank.
Yeah, he was busy with that. That's actually why he didn't end up making this animated film that they were talking about making. Like it was supposed to be this Demon Days was supposed to be
Like a soundtrack, basically.
yeah, it was
for the
going to be
film.
the soundtrack for this film. The
Yeah.
film was called Celebratory Harvest, Celebrity Harvest.
Yeah, Celebrity Harvest.
Excuse me.
I'm not the only one making mistakes, guys.
Yeah, no, sorry. And yeah, but it was just supposed to be like a soundtrack in addition. You know, it was supposed to be the second album, but it just was supposed to be like background, you know.
I mean, and to a weird little fact I know about Blur is like Blur song 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That drum beat, I would say isn't like entirely impossible, but that's two people playing the drums over each other and playing two separate parts.
Really?
Which
Really?
yeah,
I did
it's-
not know that.
That's
I think that's really like a really cool thing. And then of course everybody's saying no, it's literally impossible to do that. And then
So that was supposed to be like they started working on that. They had a concept for it.
Yeah.
Jamie Hewlett was like, I mean, sure he doesn't do anything with the music, but it's like they're definitely almost a 50-50 collaboration here. And so that animated film was going to be a big part of this. Do you mind if I explain a little bit of the
go right ahead.
Go ahead.
this is what the gist of the animated film was going to be. It was going to take place in like an apocalyptic near future. It was like so celebrities could develop boils on their head if their egos got too big, which would eventually result in them turning into zombies. Murdoch ended up leaving the Gorillaz to start his own metal band.
Oh.
However, his bandmates, he has to lock his bandmates in the basement because they were like trying to eat him.
Oh.
They were becoming cannibals, and so he locks them in the basement at the studio, the Kong studio. But eventually, they freaking broke out. They're just like chasing Murdoch with the help of now evil Funky Homo Sapien. Don't quote me on this, but I don't really know who the Funky Homo Sapien is. But he was chasing freaking Murdoch along with these crazy bandmates, trying to eat him. And then Murdoch then becomes a zombie. They get to him, leaving Noodle to battle him and the other zombies that took over the studio. And like we said, that's the Demon Days was going to be the soundtrack surrounding this. So that was kind of the gist of it, kind of like supposed to represent like the industrialism of the time. Like go to work, go to the factory, do what you're told, and that's going to turn into an apocalypse. And this is kind of like the post-apocalypse.
Yeah.
After that kind of world collapses.
Do you know that a Homo sapien is just a human?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were just
No, that's his name. That's
continually
his name
saying-
is Del the
that's
Funky
his
Homo
name?
Sapien.
Yeah, it is a funky Homo
Oh.
sapien.
I thought you were just saying Homo sapien as in
Just
I was
wanted to get a
so
fancy.
confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm too fancy for your people words. I'm too fancy for your human words. I
One
gotta
of
say
the
Homo
sapien.
sapiens.
One of the things
And
that
Homo-
sorry guys.
You're
You
good.
can
Keep
go
going.
on,
Keep
Adam.
going. No, you go. Go.
Basically, one of the things Spike didn't talk about with the movie was in the movie there was going to be this like endless night, basically, and if that sounds familiar, it's because it was repurposed for Demon Days. Like it's just this endless night, like it's like the big plot point of not as big, but like kind of a thing going on in the background was that it was just entirely night.
Like all the time, it was
All the
nighttime
time.
because like the apocalypse, whatever happened with the apocalypse, like
Yeah,
put a dark hue in the sky.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, that was kind of like where this album started. I don't know why they decided to move on from just making an album to doing this, but I mean, of course,
It worked.
It worked.
it worked. I'm really actually disappointed I didn't get to see this short film. It's actually the 20th anniversary.
Oh,
Uh,
it is.
It is. 2000. Oh wait, am I wrong?
Five?
Was it 2004?
2005.
2005. Yes. It was released first in Japan, actually, May 11th,
Ah, yes,
2005.
I didn't know that.
And next, it came out May 23rd, 2005 in the United Kingdom. And
Which debuted number 1. So in the UK.
yeah, no, the UK was a fan of this. They were right on top of that, which makes sense. I feel like
know.
it was
Damon's
from UK.
British.
Yeah, Damon's British, man.
It's just always just the British people. Come on, man.
And then the next day, the 24th of May, in 2005, it was released in the United States, and it just took off from there.
Yeah. What was it? Double platinum.
Well, I think we've talked enough about the Gorillaz movie and everything else. I want to intro a song for you guys.
Ooh,
We were
let's hear
talking
it.
earlier about it.
Ooh.
MF Doom.
Yeah.
Let's play some MF Doom, guys. Let's play some November Has Come by Gorillaz and MF Doom here on 88.7 The Pulse.
Slow it down some, no split, clown bum. Your gold hit sound dumb, hold it now, crown them. Where you found them at, got 'em round town. Could've drowned in it, would've floated, bloated, voted, sugar coated, loaded, hip shooter. Draw for the poor, free coffee at the banks. Hit through the straw, none more for me, thanks. That blanks the roar, that dank sure stank lit. Sank past the pit for more hardcore prank spit. Crank it on blast, roll past Front Street. Blew the whole spot like some old ass with skunk meat. These kids is too fast, juiced off a junk tree. Who could get looser off a crunk or a funk beat?
Something is starting today. Where did it go? Why you want it to be? Where you know November has come. It's gone away. Something is starting today. Where did it go? Why you want it to be? Where you know November has come. It's gone away.
Bah, can you dig it like a spigot? My guess is yes, you can. Like, can I kick it wicked? Lick a shot if you happy and you know it as you clap your hands to the thick snot of a poet flowing. Rope a pen and I'm in. Cope Hyman, dope or rhyming, more worth than the Hope Diamond. Acquired off the black market. A wiretapping couldn't target a jar spit. The rapid fire spark lit. Zit. A rapper bug zapper, and it don't matter after if there's a thug or dapper. Plug your trap or it's maximum exposure. The beast got family members asking him for closure. Send them a gun and tell them clean it. Then go get the nun who said her son didn't mean it. She wore a filled-in thong or billabong and said, nah, for real, I'm a gorilla, I'm a gorilla, John.
Something is starting today. Where did it go? Why you want it to be? Where you know November has come. When it's gone away. Something is starting today. Where did it go? Why you want it to be? Where you know November has come. When it's gone away. When it's
Hey, that was November Has Come here on 88.7 The Pulse. Ooh, man, I love that song. A little MF Doom, a little rap.
Yeah. That I'm shocked that this isn't. We kind of should. I mean, if this or Dirty Harry, we should have done this for the second to last.
I mean, it's
really good.
it's
Better
up there
Dirty
with like
Harry.
I
It's so good.
I honestly am. It's battling. Like I know this is a little unpopular, but Feel Good Inc.
Yeah.
It's the most popular, so it needs to be the intro and it needs to be the closer.
Yeah.
But my favorite is like it's between Dirty Harry and November Has Come.
No,
Like-
November's comes my favorite.
Oh, absolutely the same. Like I love what's it called? Feel Good Inc. But like yes, it's the most popular one, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be the favorite.
Yeah, I mean it's in total it's a fan favorite, but it's like, and of course we can appreciate it. That's
Oh,
why it's on this
absolutely.
list. But just like music, my musical preference is putting me towards Dirty Harry. I really like that
absolutely.
groove, and I
Yeah.
also really like that Booty Brown feature on Dirty Harry. He does that little
Yeah.
rap verse.
Yeah.
What a funny name, Booty Brown.
And it's not even spelled B-O what? D-D-Y? It's B-O no, not D-D.
BOTEIE.
I-E, yeah. It's spelled weird.
I
He's
know.
a part of the Far Side, if you guys are not familiar.
I'm
That's rap
not.
group.
Interesting.
That's cool.
You know, Damon really was able to reach out to a lot of musicians
Oh, yeah.
here. Like he was able to stretch some vast territory. I mean, this list of musicians that I have in front of me is just vast. I mean,
Like-
he's got people from like MF Doom, De La Soul, Jason Koch, James Drin, Dennis Hopper. It's like big names are here. Sean Ryder.
Dennis Hopper isn't even a musician, dude. He's an actor.
I know, but you can
that's
make
so
him
funny.
you can make him a musician. I mean, screw it.
Technically, he is because he's on a song.
Yeah, technically
gue-
he
I
can add
guess.
that to his resume. Also, another interesting feature was the London Community Gospel Choir.
Yeah.
Were they? What
That
song? I know they
was,
were on Demon Days, but weren't they on
yeah.
Don't Get Lost in Heaven as well?
I'm pretty sure
I'm
that
sure
they
they were.
on that one as well.
I think this is where it's, if you're a Gorillaz fan, you know that Damon likes to collaborate with as many people as possible, and I think this is like where it started.
I mean, collaborating with people kind of makes it like more. I would say more unique.
Yeah.
Because like if you're like, what do you think November Has Come would be without MF Doom?
I know it's like these people put their flavor into the music, and we can't do without it. Like it's made something else, and I really appreciate Damon for not hogging all the creative
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
freedom with this. You know, he let people put their own flavor in it,
Yeah.
which made Demon Days Demon Days.
Put
And
some
that's
more
what-
spice and everything nice, and then it just tastes amazing.
That's what great musicians do. Like they don't hog everything because great musicians, they're talented, but they're not the only talented person who's ever lived.
Absolutely.
You know, that's like you. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and let your collaborator like do stuff for you.
And you know, in the end, if you're the greatest, you're going to be recognized as the greatest. And obviously, off of this album, Damon Albarn is the star. You know.
Yeah.
So he knew we can recognize that, and he knew we would still see that.
Yeah.
The producer, I want to mention Danger Mouse. He's the lead
Oh, yeah.
producer on this. Great pick for producer.
I agree. Do you know why he's
Absolutely.
producer?
Tell me.
It's because Damon. Are you familiar with Danger Mouse's mashup album, the Gray album?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
It is. If you guys aren't familiar, it's a mashup of Jay-Z's The Black album and the Beatles'
Beatles.
White album.
Yeah.
And apparently, Damon bought this and he loved it so much. He calls him up. He's like, "I want you to produce my next album, mate." And Danger Mouse was like, "Okay."
Great.
And they were like, and they were
impressions.
great. They were like great friends,
They,
dude.
they,
I
they
know.
were they were very great friends. Sorry. That was
Ah,
bad.
Boo.
That was bad.
some dad jokes in here from Ian.
Boo.
That was
For
me.
That was.
I mean,
him.
Adam. Excuse me. I'm not trying to give credit to somebody it doesn't belong to. But man, I that collaboration really helped make this what it is. I really
Yeah.
like Danger Mouse and his what he can add to it. And
Yeah.
he was honored to be working with Gorillaz. He knew
I
Yeah,
mean,
I would
yeah.
be too.
I mean, he's produced a lot from Portugal the Man, Adele, A$AP Rocky, and I think he co-writ some songs for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, their titled album, The Getaway. I mean,
yeah.
this guy has a great resume.
I know. I mean, like,
And
this
he's like, oh, sorry, Spike, I didn't mean to cut you off.
this was just like before. Like he built this resume years. You know, as the years went on, after 20 years has gone on here. Like
Yeah,
Damon got him. You know, before all this stuff.
He made a great pick, dude.
I know.
oh, absolutely. Like in the third for the first pick, in the 2005 producer draft, the Gorilla Select, Danger Mouse. To go back honestly to the musicians that actually were on this, there's what 1, 2. I'm not gonna actually count, but there's I'd say 20. 27 that like actually you can hear that like the musicians, the instruments, and everything, and that there's 27 people that all worked on this album.
We have got viola, violins.
The choir,
We've got a choir. We've got two choirs.
a
actually.
double bass. What? A cello?
I know. Like so. I told you we have the London Community Gospel Choir.
Yeah.
But then we've also got the San. Oh shoot! I need Ian for this one. San Fernandez.
No, you said it
San
right.
Fernandez. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Thank
basically
you.
right.
Youth
Thank
chorus.
you for confirming, my friend. But like so,
Two choirs.
two choirs and then just endless vocalists. We've got obviously piano, guitar, drums, bass, cello.
That's
Forgot to
funny.
mention cello.
That's funny.
So it's like I don't even really know where they're placing it. All the like how they fit all this crap in.
Yeah,
here.
this is like really. It's kind of weird because I mentioned earlier you got rap, you have like spoken word, you just have punk rock, and then you have this orchestral that comes in between all this. And if you told me, yeah, there's this album by this British guy that incorporates punk rock, rap, normal rock, spoken word, I'd be like, all that. I don't think it's gonna work, dude.
Yeah, I
But-
don't think this is
And-
gonna mash up.
And
properly.
much at work.
But Damon
Oh,
Damon
goodness,
pulled it
did he?
off correctly, and that's
Like,
incredibly
very much so.
impressive.
Like
you know?
I'm amazed by how he was able to collaborate with all these people and just make it into something new, make almost a new sort of genre.
Something like that. But you know what? I'm gonna put on y'all to another song. We're gonna go with Spike's personal favorite on this album with Dirty Harry featuring Booty Brown on 88.7
The Pulse.
constant alert from the constant hurt that seems limitless with no drop of pressure. Seems like everybody's out to test you till they see you break. You can't conceal the hate that consumes you. I'm the reason why you fill up your Sousa. Chill with your old lady at the tilt. I got a 90-day extension and I feel with guilt from things done and seen. Your water's from a bottle, mine's from a canteen. At night I hear the shots ring, so I'm a light sleeper. Cost of life seems to get cheaper. Out in the desert with a street sweeper. The war is over, so said the speaker. With the fight suit on, maybe to him I'm just a pawn, so he can advance. Remember when they used to dance? Man, all I wanna do is dance.
That was Dirty Harry on 88.7 The Pulse. Man, I love that groove. I just can't get over that.
It's really good. I'm like there's not many like albums that we've done here that I wasn't like super excited to like. I mean, I was super excited to do all of them, but like this one, like I
know.
listened to it and I was like, oh my gosh,
I know, like I'm gonna go
This
home
is
and listen to this
wonderful.
again and then again, and
Dude,
it's like I'm excited.
going on the playlist.
I listened to this like 4 times over the weekend. It's great, you know.
Yeah, like not even
of
like
my
doing
favorites.
research. I was just having fun, and I was
Oh,
just
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Oof, oof. You
Okay.
know, when I start the album, I always start it with Dirty Harry, though.
Really,
I know.
I went intro to Demon Days. Again, that intro's wild.
I know
Yeah.
that intro is something else. I'm a little
Did I
shook.
did I mention that it sampled the song from the Day of the Dead soundtrack?
I know. I don't.
Did
think
I
you
say
did.
that?
Not yet.
Okay, well it does. Let me look up
Yeah.
the.
I remember
song
you
sampled.
talked about it
Yeah,
right
earlier.
before we got in here.
I know it's like not only do they have 27 musicians, but he's freaking sampling from
Yeah.
other famous musicians.
like where would like I'm stuttering again. Wow, we're all like
We're all losing it.
we're,
This
we're all
episode.
losing it right now.
We're
because
losing our minds because we're so
I'm
excited.
so excited.
Yeah.
Like I mean samples and like features and stuff like that. Like
it just doesn't
wow,
end.
It
just
doesn't,
he
and
keeps
it's
going,
great.
and all within like a year's time,
Yeah.
on and off, he was working on it. So it wasn't even consistently like he was working all throughout the year. So you know, this Damon Albarn is really a special talent that needs to be remembered forever.
I mean, didn't he was I believe I don't know if this is correct, but he was working on this album during like the nighttime where he didn't he bring his family to like rural China or
Yeah,
something
I have
like
a quote
that?
about this. Hold on, let me.
I don't
Yeah, Damon. Okay, what I wrote. Damon was actually inspired by a train trip he took from Beijing to Mongolia, where he traveled all day and could see nothing but dead trees. And I have a quote here: "Loose earth rapidly turning to the desert. There are little satellite towns in the middle of these semi-deserts that are absolutely on their knees, and it's the size of Europe. This area. And then you wake up in the morning with this nightmare in your head, and it's blue sky and beautiful sand, which looks fantastic now, but it's probably something else millions of years ago, and that's what happened to us. Will happen to us in our lifetime."
Still didn't understand. I'm kidding. But yeah, he took a train, which what you're talking about, with his family through the impoverished rural China. That's what I was getting at. And of course, you talked about how this was a concept album, and it was talking about the whole album is kind of tells a story of the night, staying
Yeah.
up during the night.
I kind of want to talk a little about this because this is a very political, post 9/11 album.
Yeah.
And I'd say it's like the definitive post 9/11 album. Obviously you got I think I'll come a little track by track to see stuff. I think track 2, Last Living Souls, is about about how we're not really living our life and how we're like torn apart by the day-to-day life we live. I'm
Kids
just
with guns is like
I'm just gonna let you figure that one out.
yeah, just sending all
That
these
one's
kids
pretty
out
easy.
to freaking like we didn't need to fight this war against people that didn't do it. It's like
Yeah, that's what Dirty Harry is about, and it's like, yeah, we're in the war. These soldiers, they were misled by Bush, and now they're in this war, wishing they could go home.
What war was it talking about?
We're talking about the war in Iraq.
Oh,
yeah,
post-9/11.
the
right,
war,
yeah.
the one that George Bush sent them down there.
Yeah.
And then
Feel-
Feel Good Inc. was like, just the industrial.
About over consumerism, about how
Yes.
over consumerism won't feel the emptiness inside our souls, and I think that's my theory is that why the laughing is there. It's De La Soul laughing at us, and he's like, "Did you really think that the over consumerism, spending this much money, on stupid things will fill your soul. You only can only fill your soul with love. El Mañana is just about a failed relationship, and so is
And
every planet.
bananas.
El Bananas.
Hmm.
Every planet we reach is dead. To me, is about like the ending of the relationship. So 2 songs in a relationship
Yeah.
about a row. November has come. I have no idea what this song is about because I was too busy focusing on Doom's groove instead of
I
paying
was
attention.
too busy just in awe.
Yeah, I was too busy paying attention to his groove instead of paying attention
Yeah.
to the lyrics.
All alone, that just represents, we're all
Yeah.
ultimately alone.
White Light, I feel, is about alcoholism. Considering he literally says white light and alcoholism white light alcohol, and that's the only thing he says for like the 2-minute long song.
Dare's like, do you dare fight against the societal norms? Do you dare, push the boundaries and do what we should be doing in this world, or
Yeah.
do you just fall into place and do what you're told?
Yeah, Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's Head was about us mining oil in the
Yeah.
Middle East and how it affected the people who had absolutely nothing to do with 9/11.
Yeah.
Like that's what I love about this song. It's probably one of my favorite songs off this album, or just a
it's
Gorillaz
barely a
discography.
song, which is funny. Like
Yeah,
it's just
like
a,
it's a spoken word part of
just
the
a
album.
story.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it.
Don't
Uh,
get lost in heaven.
Not getting lost in heaven with
Yeah,
like alcohol and drugs.
Don't get
and,
distracted with your great feelings.
And Demon Days is like the lifting of the night, saying, yeah, well, the days are over. The night's done, but it doesn't mean it's not gonna come again. We need to prepare society for what comes, and then maybe we can live a peaceful life. Right now, pay attention to yourself and live a life you'll feel happy with. And that's the end of the album.
Yeah, so we did a great job of like covering it all. So I just want to go around the table. Let's get some final thoughts in. So let's start with you, Ian. What is your final thoughts on this album?
I absolutely love this album. I remember I first heard this album when I saw I'd heard Gorillaz songs before. Like obviously I had heard Feel Good Inc. and Clint Eastwood,
Yeah, right.
but I think me and my dad were in a thrift shop, or we were at Goodwill, and we saw this album. It was $1. It was $1, and my dad's like, "Hey, you'd probably like this album," and so we bought it and we put it in the car, and it just blew me away. I wanted to show this album to everyone I had ever known in my life. It was odd, it was off-putting in the greatest way possible. You know?
Absolutely, yeah. True.
Yeah, this album is, in my opinion, like a masterpiece of the post 9/11 era, because it encapsulates everything everyone was feeling at this time. You know?
Yeah.
Adam, give me a couple thoughts. Here.
I mean, yeah, of course, I know who the Gorillaz was. Of course, Feel Good Inc., Melancholy Hill, which actually we didn't talk about, shockingly, but like this, like not knowing much about this album, like just going in there blind, knowing one song off the album, and then coming out of it and like just in awe, in shock, because of like it was so good, and now learning that I didn't realize it was a concept album. Like I didn't know that until basically what you said, and I was like, that makes so much sense, because now I know what it means, and now I love concept albums.
Same.
Albums that tell stories.
That's the best kind of a song. I feel like tells a story.
Absolutely.
And makes you relate to it in a sense.
Absolutely. And then, of course, MF Doom's on it. So
Yeah, right. Well, I think that this was a great album. Personally, I think it was Gorillaz' best album, and I think it was the album that really opened up this new era of 2000 sound. It opened up this new, just completely new sound that people really took advantage of, and they took the opportunity to like, all right, we're doing this, and they kind of opened that door. So I think we have Gorillaz to thank for that.
Absolutely. I'm very excited for the new album coming out.
Same.
So I'm going to go ahead and put you on to this next one. We've had a great time here with you. But
Absolutely.
now it's time for the best, the greatest,
Woo.
Feel Good Inc. on
All right.
88.7
The Pulse.
Said it's breaking down on a camel's back.
one at a time. No, I'm stepping in harder this year. Yeah, been repping in harder this year. Watch me as I gravitate. Ha 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 ha. Yo, we gon' ghost town, this Motown with your sound. You in the blink, gon' bite the dust, can't fight with us. With your sound, you kill the ink. So don't stop, get it, until you chat ahead and watch the way I navigate.
Windmill, windmill for the land, I'm forever hand in hand. Take it all out on your stride, it is taking falling down. Love forever, love is free, let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land, is everybody in?
Don't stop, get it. Deep high, your captain's in it. Steady, watch me navigate. Don't stop, get it. Deep high, your captain's in it. Steady, watch me navigate.
Yeah, that was Feel Good Inc. on 887 The Pulse. That was the greatest one.
Absolutely.
Man, I've had fun here.
very much.
So all of us have.
We all have had fun. This was a great album.
I know, and I'm getting excited. Next week we got a pretty legendary album here coming up, Michael Jackson Thriller.
Oh,
So get excited for that. It's unfortunately going to be Lance's last episode.
I'm so sad.
He's
No.
Yeah.
he's signing off, but don't worry, you'll hear from him occasionally. But he's not going to be.
He will be here with us for some more episodes.
But this is like his not proper, but like the
He's going-
primarily send off.
he's going
official
into
send off.
retirement,
Official.
Yeah.
So go ahead, get ready for that. Free your schedule for 7 p.m. next week, and we'll see you then. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.